Hey guys, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a second part of some Halloween DIY projects. I know I have been teasing these for a very long time. I promise I wanted to get it up sooner, but I had the busiest week of my fall wedding season last week, and then as soon as I got done, boom, I got sick, and I'm just now getting over it. You can kind of hear it in my voice. Still got some crud I'm working through. It was crazy. It just like, I woke up, it was randomly 42 degrees here in Texas, and I was sick. It just hit so fast. I spent the whole week being sick, but I'm back, I promise, and I'm here with some cool, hopefully unique, different DIYs that I am so excited to share for Halloween, including the attack flamingos, the DIY poisonous plant, and some other really fun ones. So I hope that you stick around and check these out. If you try them, let me know. Tag me on Instagram at colorfulmegan, and let's get on to DIYing. First up, I am DIYing these attack flamingos. Super easy DIY and pretty inexpensive and hilarious. Obviously, the first thing you're going to need are flamingos. I picked these up at Home Depot, and luckily the beak comes off, so you don't even have to tape anything. You can just pop that off and do your black spray paint. I'm also using this sign from the Dollar Tree as my like beware of attack flamingo sign, so I'm going to spray paint that black as well. Just using the basic Walmart super cheap black spray paint, giving everything a few coats, getting all the nooks and crannies, and I'll be good to go. For the sign, I went ahead and printed off this Beware of Attack Flamingos from my computer so I could get the letters really nice. I'm going to flip it over and color over all the letters with pencil, and that way I can flip it back over and trace the outline and have it kind of transfer onto my black sign. And I'm going to use my favorite Sharpie oil paint pen and just fill in everything. And then I went ahead and drew on some barbed wire to make it extra ominous. And here they are in action, our very scary attack flamingos. Next up is probably my favorite DIY ever, which is this poisonous plant. It mimics the sandworms from Beetlejuice. They are so creepy and gross, and I love them. So this is a little bit more of a complicated DIY. You're gonna need oven-baked clay. I got this box at Hobby Lobby, and basically you're just going to start by making a ton of the tentacles. I found it easiest to have a plate or a really smooth surface to roll back and forth, and then I made the ends increasingly smaller and then pulled it to a point, and then I could twist and twirl it into all the creepy tentacle shapes. And I'm just laying them right on my baking sheet because I'm gonna have to bake these in the oven. Follow the package instructions. It's pretty easy to guesstimate how long they need to be in there, and then if you open it up and they're still soft, you can pop it back in the oven. While I'm waiting for those to bake, I'm gonna prep my pots. These I think I got from the Dollar Tree, but you can get pots from anywhere. And I'm just cutting out some cardboard. I actually need to cut it down to smaller so it fits inside each of the pots about 1 inch down. And I'm gonna hot glue these into place, but this is what the tentacles are gonna sit on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use a black acrylic paint to add my stripes. I used a glove to protect my hands because this definitely would have gotten messy. This was probably the most time-consuming part, is painting all these little bitty stripes. Maybe there's an easier way to do it with electrical tape or washi tape or something, but I went for the hand-painted look, and you know, just set yourself up with some Netflix and you'll be good to go. Here they are all painted and ready for potting. I'm gonna use Spanish moss to cover up the cardboard and all the mechanics in the pot. But first up, I'm going to hot glue my circles in the pots. You might even want to put something underneath these for extra security, but I didn't. And I'm gonna hot glue my tentacles in all sorts of different ways, so they're twisting and turning and looking very creepy. I used 3 for the smaller pots and I think 5 or 6 for the larger. But you can definitely adjust this to whatever you think looks best. And then I'm just gonna use my hot glue and Spanish moss and cover up all the cardboard and kind of have it spilling out and over so it looks really wild and untamed. Like I said, I think these are one of my favorite DIYs of all time. They're so gross and creepy, and I love having them on our mantle and randomly around the house because it's just this unexpected pop of gross. The last thing I'm going to show you is how to make these yarn tassels that I used on my mantle. This isn't even necessarily Halloween specific. You could use this for any number of DIYs, but I did get some questions about them, so I want to go ahead and show you how I made them. I started off by just painting some wooden beads. I got these from a craft store. I'm using basic black paint because I'm going to use these kind of as a finishing touch on top. For the yarn tassels, I'm getting a book. The width of the book is about how long I want the tassels to be, and then I'm just gonna wrap around, I think I did about 25 to 30 times. The more you wrap, the fluffier your tassel is gonna be, so maybe do a couple of test runs and see which one you prefer. When I'm done, I'm gonna cut that end, and then I'm gonna cut about a foot long piece and feed it underneath the tied strands at the top where there are no cut pieces. I'm going to tie that in a tight double knot because you really want this to be secure, so don't be afraid to really tie it tight. And then where the pages are, I am going to cut that in half, and there is the beginning of my tassel. I'm going to cut another piece, again about 18 inches, and I'm going to create the little band around the top. So I've got a longer piece, I'm gonna tie it around all the way and then tie those two together in a double knot, and that's gonna hide within the tassel so you won't even be able to see it. And then I'm gonna give it a haircut and make sure everything is the same length, and then I will feed my 2 beads each on the top, double knot it, and put them all together on a garland, and that is how you make yarn tassels. Again, this is one of those projects that you just need some Netflix and some time to put it together. But I really loved how these looked on my mantle paired with the felt ball garland I got from Michael's. I think it looks very kind of upscale but cool and modern, and really adds some fun texture to the mantle for Halloween. I really hope you enjoyed these tutorials, and I really hope that you try some out if you thought that they were cool. I'm really saying really a lot. I'm hoping to get out a couple more Halloween DIYs before I go Thanksgiving and Christmas crazy, so be on the lookout for those. If you like this video, make sure you hit a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you want more holiday and home content. That is all what I'm about on this channel, and I would love to have you along. If you want more behind the scenes and day in the life fun stuff, make sure you follow me on Instagram at ColorfulMegan, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!